guys, this is John Johns, aka Pinay Trucker Girl USA. So today guys, I'm gonna teach you how to get your CDL driver's license or commercial driver's license in USA in less than 30 days. Yes guys, so if you're ready to get your CDL, please stay tuned and listen to my 5 steps in getting your CDL driver's license. You're gonna get your CDL in no time. That's right guys, you're gonna get your CDL in less than 30 days if you do these things right, okay? Alright guys, so the first thing you gotta do is you must be at least 18 years old and you must have a driver's license or a regular driver's license, however you guys call it. But the thing is guys, most states will allow you to get your CDL at 18 years old, but keep in mind guys that you can only go interstate trucking, which is all over the state, if you are 21, okay? Or most company that's gonna hire you, you need to be at least 21 years old, okay? Because I know somebody that she waited for a long time until she turned 21 to get her CDL. But if you really want to get, if I'm an 18-year-old right now, guys, and I wanted to get my driver's license, I would definitely get my CDL just so I can tell everybody that I get my CDL when I was 18. But if you don't want to waste your time, if you want to work somewhere else and wait until you're 21 years old, then you can do that. Anyway, so that's the first thing. You must be at least 18 and must have a driver's license. But some state guys, I heard somebody said that, I haven't verified it, but somebody said that you can get your CDL without your driver's license. I don't know guys. If you know what state, which state it is, let me know. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is you need to pass your knowledge test to get your CDL permit. Okay, what is a CDL permit? Okay, CDL permit is just like the driver's permit. You know, when you're practicing to drive and to maneuver, you have the permit. So to be a truck driver, you need to get a CLP. So to be able to get it, you need to pass the knowledge test. So what is the knowledge test? Okay. What you can do is you can visit your local BMV or DMV and ask them the book so you can study. So once you have the book, you can read the book from cover to cover, okay? So that's what you want to do. And or what you can do is you can go online, go to Google and type CDL practice test. Yes guys, I know somebody that what she did is she didn't even get the book. She never read the book, not a page, according to her. What she actually did is she just went to Google and she just did the practice test over and over. And keep in mind guys, there's 3 practice tests. One is the knowledge test, air brake, and then the combination. Correct me guys if I'm wrong. It's been 4 years since I took the test. So you must pass this test guys. When you're ready to take your test, then you can visit your local DMV and then go take the test. Okay guys, so don't be afraid if you fail your test or written test for the first time, because what you can really do, if this is your first time to take the knowledge test, try to take your time and try to remember all the answers. And if you fail, hopefully you pass. If you fail, then you can go back and those questions are still going to be the same. So if you remember the questions and if you remember the answers, then you can definitely get the right answer the next time you go get it, the next time you take it. So you need to make sure you pass your knowledge test, because you cannot go to the next test if you don't pass the first one. So once you pass the knowledge test, then you're going to take the combination. And you need to make sure also you pass the combination. And once you pass it, then you can go to the air brake. So once you pass the air brake, then woo, voila, congratulations, you just got your CDL permit. So once you pass, you can visit your local DMV and get the card, apply for the card, which is the CLP. So you're actually gonna keep your driver's license, the actual card, and they're gonna give you a separate card. So as soon as you get your CLP card, you're gonna have a 2 license. Keep in mind, guys, never ever show that CLP card to anybody unless you are practicing the CDL or unless you're in class. Because I remember I went to the immigration, I ended up giving 2 driver's license. I give my regular driver's license and I give my permit. Did you know that they were mad? They were like, why do you have 2 driver's license? And I explained to the security guard, that's my permit. And he did not like it. So obviously he didn't know what a CLP is. He thought that I was just carrying 2 driver's license, which is probably illegal. I don't know. Every time I renew my driver's license, they always ask, do I have any driver's license from any other state other than your residence, which is Ohio? They always ask that, and I say no. I don't know what's gonna happen if you say yes. I don't think you can carry 2 driver's license. Anyway, so that's the second one. I'm talking too much. It's 7 minutes. Okay, so the third one, once you pass your CLP, then what you're gonna do is you need to decide if you're gonna go to the mega carrier and take their school and go with them, drive for them, or are you gonna pay for yourself and go to private school, basically? Well, my husband actually advised, his advice is to make it as number 1, is to find out what you are going to do, or what you're gonna do. Are you going to be a truck driver for a mega carrier, or are you gonna drive for someone else? Are you gonna drive for your dad? Are you gonna drive for your cousin? Are you gonna drive for your uncle? So if you're gonna drive for your uncle, you basically need to go to a private school. You need to pay for yourself. So, or what you can do also is you need to call around your area, call this truck driving company if they hire new drivers with no experience, new driver that just get the CDL. Well, if you find this company, then good for you, because it's good just to get the experience, you know what I'm saying? Because most trucking company needs at least 3-year drive. I don't know if it's 3 years or 2-year experience, I think. I'm not sure, guys. Correct me. Leave a comment below, guys. I forgot. Anyway, so once you figure out, then you can go to that school. I also heard that there's company that, especially the mega carrier, you can get their school for free, and it's free meals. They serve hot meals, you know, and it's not salary deduction, or it's not gonna be taken up from your paycheck as long as you stay there for a year. And if you want to do that, you can go to the school, and they're actually gonna pay you while you're in training, so you can do that. But if you don't want to get tied with these schools, then just go to a private school, okay? So right now I think it's about $7,000, I think, to go to schools, you know, and pay for yourself. But keep in mind, guys, those trucking schools, they want you to be their driver, okay? Anyway, and there's mega carrier also that you cannot go to school and pay them. No, you have to stay in that company if you're going to the school. Okay, so once you really figure out what you're gonna do, if you're gonna pay privately or pay from your own pocket or go to this mega carrier, then voila, just do what you can, do your best, listen to the instructor, and keep in mind, guys, that this CDL school, you are only there, or they are there for you to pass the CDL test. Because this company drivers, I heard comments that it sucks. I'm sorry, guys. That's what they say. I heard that didn't teach you good. So if you can teach yourself, you know, if you can teach yourself and then listen to your instructor, then you're good. I think you're gonna do great. Just pay attention when you're in school, ask your teacher or ask your instructor, because once you go to school, guys, there are different instructors. There are instructors that would care for the student. There are instructors that wouldn't care about you. They'll just care about being there and getting paid. So just find an instructor that would teach you really good. Or if you have an uncle, if you have a cousin that are a truck driver, go approach them, talk to them, ask them if they can give you a little advice, especially the maneuver and stuff, because those maneuvers are hard. Even the straight backing could be really hard for you if you are new. But keep in mind, there's only one thing. You can learn anything. Yes, that's right, girl. You can learn anything. So don't be afraid. You are gonna pass. Okay? So once you go to school, most schools, guys, especially the private schools, they'll take you 3 to 4 weeks. So you can be in school 3 to 4 weeks. So the first week is you're gonna learn the pre-trip, which the pre-trip, guys, you have to identify each part of the truck, and you have to identify. I don't think you have to learn the function.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Oh, there's a popo. So I don't think you have to learn how that thing functions. You just have to learn. You just have to learn if that thing's gonna leak, or if that thing is gonna. Oh, what is this? It's gonna bend. Like, make sure that your tire is good, and the dip tread is good, the pre-trip. And you're gonna do the air brake test, stuff like that. So the second week is you're gonna do the skills. You're gonna do the straight backing, the offset, the ollie dock, and the parallel parking. So those are the skills you're gonna learn. Some school, you have to learn everything, but once you have to take your CDL test, you only have to do the straight backing, the offset, and then it's either parallel or ollie dock. On my time, I only did straight backing, ollie dock, and then parallel parking. I didn't do the ollie dock. Did you see ollie dock? So I only did straight backing, offset, and then parallel parking. Those are the only thing I did during my class. So once you get that, they're going to evaluate you. They are going to evaluate you before you go take your CDL test. So once you pass in your evaluation, then in your first 3 weeks, once you pass your evaluation, they're going to let you take your CDL test right away. So on my time, guys, we have to go to the state licensure, CDL, I forget how you say it, state licensure examination place. So we have to go there, and it was very nerve-wracking because those guys are very intimidating. Yes, they are very intimidating, but maybe because of the COVID, I think you have to take your test in your school, I think. So, because in my time, guys, I didn't pass my first test. I passed my first my pre-trip. I passed right away, but I have to go back the next day to get my skills and my driving. So that's what you gotta do. And I actually didn't make it the second time. I have to go back again because I didn't get my skills for the second time. Oh no, I didn't get my skills. So hold on, I'm gonna this, guys. So I have to go back to get my skills, and as soon as I pass my skills, then I took my I took my driving skills. And that's it. So once you pass your test, guys, then boom, they're gonna give you a paper. They're gonna give you a paper with your score and your diploma and your grades. How well did you go in your class? And that diploma, guys, that is very important, because that diploma, that's gonna give you your gateway to truck driving company, because this truck driving company needs that certificate that you went to a reputable school, because they have to submit that to their insurance. You know what I'm saying? Insurance. Because I know somebody, she asked me, she said, can I just go to school that pays $1,900? And you just have to make sure, no matter how much you pay for the school, you just have to make sure it's a legit school, that they'll give you a certificate. It is a school that are registered or accredited school, because you don't want to waste your money, right, guys? You don't want to waste your money. You don't want to waste your time. So it's better to pay a lot of money for school, because once you get into trucking, guys, you're gonna pay that off anytime soon if you do the loan. Because I did my loan, and I didn't regret that I did my loan, because that time, guys, I didn't have money. I didn't even have a good credit that time. My husband has to co-sign for me, and he did co-sign for me, and I paid that off. And it's crazy because my husband co-signed for two people. He co-signed for my truck driving school, and he co-signed for my stepson's truck driving school. Imagine that. My husband was so nervous. He was like, what if my son don't pay and messed up my school, my credit score? And no, he didn't. So my stepson and I paid off that school loan before we even knew it, and it was so worth it. You know, we're making good money here, and we're able to get the dream car we want. Which it was funny, because when I was in school with my stepson, we were talking about what we're gonna do. Hold on, guys. Someone is trying to call. Okay, guys, so that's what you're gonna do, okay? So once you're already confident in your schools and your skills, and you pass your evaluation, then you can take your test. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to fail, because we people learn from our mistake, right? So don't be afraid to fail on your first test, because I did fail myself. And look at me, guys. I'm here. I'm a truck driver. Toot toot. I'm a truck driver, guys. I didn't make it in my first test. I passed the third time I go there. So you're good, guys. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it. Just take it seriously, but not too much. You don't have to kill yourself, you know. It's not the end of the world. Just if ever, there's another thing. There's the last tip that I'm gonna say, guys. So once you go to this school, the CDL school, if you think you're not getting it, it's already your fourth time to fail the evaluation, because one thing they guarantee is that you must pass your evaluation before you can go take your test, your state test. So if you think you've been doing it for 3 times and 4th evaluation and you're not getting it, just pause for a minute, pause for a week, give yourself time to relax and recoup, and maybe reach out to some truck drivers out there. You can reach out to me, guys. You can text me or call me. I'll talk to you guys and see, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them and then figure out what's going on. Just let all the stress out. You know, let it out. Tell me what's bothering you. Then go back to the school again. Because I guarantee you, once you go back to your school, you're going to feel better. You're going to know you can do it. Because because it is stressful, especially if you're thinking too much, especially if you have children that are relying on you, especially if you just got fired on your job, especially if this is if you're changing your career, you know what I'm saying? So it is a lot on you. So make sure, if you think you're not getting it, don't give up. I always say don't give up. Just pause for a minute, take a break. You can do it. Take a break and go back. You know what I'm saying? A week, 1 week break is actually really good. So take a break, or ask your school, can I take a break and I'll be back? You know, because our mind is like a machine, you know. They need a break also. Sometimes we think too much, more than what we can do with our body, you know what I'm saying? So give yourself a break if you think you're not getting it and you're in the middle of your school. So you are definitely gonna pass, because like what I said, this school is here to make you pass the test. Another thing I can advise, the company that you're gonna work for, they might not train you. They might give you the key right away, like, here, go deliver this load, deliver this load to Cleveland, and you'll be like, what? Am I gonna deliver this by myself? You know what I'm saying? There's company out there that once you get hired and they're not even gonna train you. They're gonna give you the key and they're gonna ask you to figure out how to do it. But if you are one of them, just think that this company that you're gonna hire in, they're not gonna train you good, especially the local drivers. They're gonna tell you to deliver this load on time and right away, and not even teach you, But if you're in that situation, don't be afraid to ask the other drivers. Never afraid to ask somebody if you do not know what you're doing it. Or if you're not 100% sure, don't do it. Do not do it. That's the first thing my husband's advice. If you're not 100% sure, do not turn. Stuff like that. Or do not go there if you're not 100% sure. And another thing that I'm gonna say, good luck, guys. Good luck on your journey. You can do it. Just be very careful. Be cautious. Take care of your driver's license. Because as long as you have that CDL driver's license, you're gonna make money. You're never gonna have a day with no money. Unless you like to stay at home, make money, stay at home, take a break, then you're not gonna have plentiful of money. If you love to work, you gotta work, then you're definitely gonna have plenty of money. And anyway, guys, so that's all for today. And you're gonna get your CDL in less than 30 days. So, again, you are gonna get your CDL driver's license if you follow everything. And if you make sure you can pass drug test also, because you have to get a drug test. Some truck driving school will get a hair follicle test. Hair follicle is, they're gonna take your hair and they're gonna go back 30 days. I don't know if it's 60 days. I'm not sure how long really. I heard 90 days, but I don't think they go back 90 days. I think 60 days, 30 to 60 days. They're gonna make sure that you are free and clear of this so-called prohibited, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all, guys, for today. You believe in yourself that you're gonna pass it, you can do it. So I'm gonna recap. First, you need to make sure you have a driver's license. You must be 18 or 21, but I advise you need to be 21, because if you're 18, you can only do trucking interstate, which means just around Ohio or just around New York. So you must be 21 if you want to be interstate driver all over United States. And the second thing is you need to get your CLP, which is the CDL permit. and you must pass the knowledge test. And then the third one is you need to get the program if you have to find a private school, or if you want to go to mega carrier and get your CDL. Oh, note guys, keep in mind too that mega carriers, they have their program. It depends if you are a fast learner, because this school actually, they will let you team drive or go to CDL instructor, or they're gonna let you drive and make money while you have your CDL permit. But if you want to get your CDL in less than 30 days, go find a school that will train you in 3 to 4 weeks. So once you have that, so once you're in school, you need to focus in school and after that, then you go pass your CDL. All right, CDL skills test. Okay. So again, guys, if you're having a problem, if you're in school right now and you have a problem, hit me up. I said hit me up. Send me a message and I will help you. I'll give you some sort of advice, to get your CDL and how to, come down and stuff like that. No financial, no financial advice. I know financial help. I can't afford to sponsor anybody yet. Okay. If time comes that I can, sponsor you guys for a class, I will, but not